Explain to everybody what FAIF means.
FAIF is FAIF, and that stands for anyone in fear.
For anyone
Yeah.
in fear. Now, speak. What does that mean exactly? Tell us a little bit about the story behind that.
Um, it's a lot of people. They deal with different issues, and they battle different struggles every day. And it's okay. A lot of people feel like that they can't make it, and I just wanted to create faith, and that's just to know, like, if you fear anything, you can get through anything. You always just have faith, and it's just an
Yeah.
acronym that I've created to just encourage, the people.
Tell us about your look, man, and your whole brand. Go ahead. Give us a rundown.
Oh man, the look is just daring to be different. That's what I would say. Just defines the whole look. A lot of people may see me as flamboyant. A lot of people may see me as happy.
Yeah.
But they don't know me as the person. So a lot of people they judge me before they even know. A lot of people, they say, "Oh, he looks like Juice World." We've heard
Yeah.
XXX.
Right.
We've heard a lot of people, and it's it's just the love that I just get. I love getting back, definitely from like the youth. It's just that is what inspires me and pushes me to continue to keep doing it.
The green hair is definitely interesting. That definitely caught my attention, I will say.
I got it up right now.
Is it?
I should have wrote
let
it down.
that, because I asked you, I was like, does that ever get annoying being in your face like that?
Oh man, it sometimes it does.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, just hoping to just create something different.
Cool. So do you think you've been doing that? You've been creating differently?
Very much. Everything that I've done has just been off the wall, from my videos, location. We did that was kind of like a BBS BD what is it, BDSM, like really, like,
Yeah, right.
yeah. And a lot of people had asked me, they was just like, why did you go that route? And it was just like, I've never seen nobody open that door to that side in a music video.
Yeah.
So I really wanted to try to do something really creative, and I've just always just tried to like outdo everything that I do. So that's why I put a lot of pressure on myself.
Yeah.
We went through, said okay, everything went through.
Yeah.
We was on episode 5, Bodak Yellow of season 2 of Tale. So we ended up landing 2 placements on BET 2019, and
Wow.
it still blows me away. I still
Yeah,
got
bro.
like, the episodes on my DVR, like, and I watch them like to give me like that motivation when I be feeling down some days. I just
I was gonna
put
say.
that on and just like really have to like be like, man, like you started in 2018 and here you are in 2019 and you're on BT.
Yeah. That's
Unbelievable.
because me and you talked the other day too, when you were telling me the story, and then you were also saying it was like, because one minute you were down, and then the next minute, you've got this Irv Gotti, record producer executive, saying he likes your music, and now all of a sudden you've got a placement on a BET series. You know what I'm saying? Two placements. And like you just said, you keep them recorded on your DVR, bro, and you watch them for motivation, because you never know when you'll need that. But that's amazing, dude. So are those placements? Are you getting paid for those placements?
I am.
Man, I bet
So
that's nice.
And to be able to now like see that, like, man, all the hard work that we put in, all the time and all the hard work that we put in to everything, to now be reaping like benefits off of it, is kind of like mind blowing.
Yeah, dude, I bet. So
I don't have to work, like,
that's
which
amazing.
And music has been the reason.
That's saying, yeah. So now you don't have a day job or whatever, but you're making money off your music. But you tell me the other day, that sometimes you just really don't want to do music, like just certain days, like anything eventually can start to feel like a job. But elaborate on that. Like, what are you doing in those times where it's just like, this sucks?
Definitely, I feel like some days I feel like that I'm not doing as much as I need to. And that's just like I said before, it goes with putting that pressure up on myself, to do and to keep my name and my brand at a level of where I want it to be. So for me, it's like it just some days I just feel like, it's just raining. And I feel like some days when it's snowing outside, the roads is real bad. It's like those days, and it just gets you down. But you gotta realize, and what I've realized is that those days don't last forever.
Absolutely.
When it rains, it doesn't rain always. You know what I'm saying? It eventually goes away. So that's what pain does for me. It eventually goes away.
Yeah, absolutely. When it rains, it might pour, but it's not gonna stay forever.
Most definitely, the sun will definitely shine.
There you go. The sun will shine. That's really cool. Now, what's the again, not to really. No, I'm not putting you in a box, but you're an artist that does R&B. What's the R&B scene like here in Louisville? Are there a lot of artists like that, or are they like what's?
I feel like it's a lot of great R&B artists here in Louisville, Kentucky.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I feel like that there's a lot. I feel like that just the support isn't there as much as it is for, I guess you could say, like rap, more hip hop. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that there definitely is an R&B presence rising out of Louisville, Kentucky, that hasn't been awakening, but we definitely making some noise, and it's some crazy. I got some collaborations with some R&B artists here.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody should be on the lookout for. So doing some crazy things. Yeah.
Can you drop any names of those features, or?
I can't do. I won't give no names.
Okay. Well, who are some of the R&B artists from here that you listen to?
Some of the R&B artists that I listen to from here. I would say, Braxton.
He'll be on the show in like 2 weeks.
I definitely vibe with Braxton. R&B, Junior Jackson. That's like my brother.
Junior Jackson.
Yes. He's definitely a dope R&B artist from here. You have ATM. He spells his name weird though. He's a dope artist. Rob Lee, he's a dope artist. Zanaya is a dope artist.
Yeah, she's awesome.
Kyren is a dope artist.
Yeah, you did open the show for her, or y'all did a show together.
Yeah, we did a show together.
Yeah, I've known Kyren for a couple years now.
At Diamonds, that show was lit.
I was gonna come to that. I won like 2 free tickets, but then like that was right when COVID was hitting, and I was like, that's a lot of people, man. I don't want to.
I actually was kind of upset because like before that performance, I had a meeting with the CEO and president of the Muhammad Ali Center.
Ooh. That
was going to be showing up to that performance, but due to COVID and everything going on, and they were I was actually going to have the opportunity of being nominated as one of the nominee for the Muhammad Ali Humanitarian Award that didn't take place this year.
Oh, wow. I think I had seen that somewhere too, that I saw that, man. Wow, dude, you're really getting big, man. That's doing, leveling up, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's a table that you never would think that I would be sitting at, but by the grace of God, he's just blessing me with these opportunities to be able to touch people and be able to, be around people that want to know me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of like leaning on this new sound, Afro beats. We kind of grown equipped to, listening to a little bit more of that. So
yeah, dude, I've heard about the Afro beats, and that's Bro, you
Yeah.
gotta stay ahead of what's coming, man, because that's
Yeah,
you
so
know.
that's a new curve that a lot of people have been tapped into, and we've tapped, So don't so be just be on the lookout. It's just a lot of different things that I'm trying to open up as far as just not like just as music. I'm trying to open up as a culture, and just
Hmm.
culturally just like link with people and just have them understand that you know, I just want to love people and just want to just give my experiences and just give my life to making others feel great.
Well,
You
that's
know,
awesome, man. That's great. That's a um, what's the word? A part of an artist's job really is to do that. I feel like if you're really serious, you want to help people get through hard times or just feel good with your music or feel great, really. You
yeah.
know, that's awesome. Seeing that, being in the Louisville scene, artistically creative scene, what have you seen overall, really, in the Louisville artistic creative scene? Like, what do you think's going on? Like, what have you seen, just in general, really, over the years? What's changed? What's happened? Like,
Um, it's a lot different now because then it was more of just like a lot of hand to hand. Like, please check out my CD.
yeah, yeah,
It was a lot of doing that, but now it's kind of like a streaming. So like, if you just put yourself out there, just put yourself on a platform, you're able to like now just tell people to just with I'm on Apple Music, I'm on Spotify, I'm on SoundCloud. You're able to get out there easier to the world than it was back then. It was kind of like you really have to like get out there. Like with radio right now, it's not like I don't even listen to the radio half the time. Like,
yeah,
so it's kind of like it's changed a lot there since like back then.
yeah. I can imagine. That's pretty cool, dude. So you remember the days when people were just passing out CDs?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, I bet.
I remember walking down the street on 4th and Oak, preparing for an interview, and a guy had just came down the street and was just like, "FAIF, FAIF, FAIF," and I'm like, "No, I'm FAIF." He was like, "Yes, from Facebook. Yes, FAIF." I'm like, "No, it's FAIF," but I appreciate you.
Close enough.
So much, But it's just like stuff like that. Just man, it's just great.
Yeah, dude. Moments like that.
You got to just take in and just like, man, those are blessings, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Those little moments. Little moments like that, where, you really just kind of like step back and it's like, wow, like you work so hard. Like, let me just take this in. As I've gotten older, like I've realized that how important those moments are, and you really just have to like take them in and embrace them for real.
You got to.
Because it's like it's gone before you know it. On to the next.
That's true. They forget about you that quick.
Yeah, that's true. That's why you got to stay like on the Afro beats. You got to find the next wave. You got to be like Drake. Yeah. You don't have to jack everybody's swag, but you do have to. You do have to
continue to be a creator.
Exactly. Yes, and be relevant and be able to relate to the youth, the culture, at least the culture.
Like we have it right here in Louisville, Kentucky. It's just about embracing the culture, and that's what we have to do as people. We have to embrace the culture that we have here. It's something great. And I sometimes that's what I be telling my team about. I be like, damn, like why do people support like these mainstream artists here in Louisville, Kentucky? They'll be quick to support these mainstream artists, and I don't shout out any
I know what you mean.
Like, any names or anything, but like I just see how like when I go to other cities like Atlanta, New York, Chicago, Houston, Dallas, when I go to those states, like they embrace their artists, they embrace their culture, but right. When I'm here, I just hear out of town. I just hear the baby, I hear Lil Baby, I hear all these different artists from everywhere except Louisville, Kentucky when I'm here in Kentucky. So I don't understand why, but we have to change that. And I feel like that will be something that will be changed within the next 5 to 10 years. What you're doing will be something major right now within the next 5 to 10 years. You know what I'm saying? With the podcast, like that's something that's gonna be taken off. You know what I'm saying? That's something that's on another level. You know what I'm saying? So what you're doing is really helping and embracing the culture and really giving us the artists the exposure that we need to be able to explain ourselves as people. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like, oh, your music is this and your music is that. I think your music is this. You know, like learn about my life, like learn about my experiences and what I went through. You know, to get to where I am. You know, so. That's what I appreciate about you, brother. Like, thank you.
Oh, bro. Hey, that's right there is one of those moments I'm gonna take a step back, man, and just, you know, like, thank you, man, for saying that for real. You know, I always try to remind myself, you know, the goal is to shine light on Louisville creatives, and I'm not trying to, you know, I'm just trying to bring light and bring exposure. And it's not just recording artists either. You know, I've had a couple dancers on here, some recording engineers. It has been a lot of artists, I will say. But yeah, dude, I really appreciate you saying that.
Definitely.
I've had a couple actors on here too. But yeah, dude, it's been a lot of fun, and I'm gonna keep doing it, man. It's you know, that's the goal.
You got to, because that's what the people love, bro. Like that's what the people love. The people want to be heard. People's stories want to be told. So yeah. Like giving that out there is kind of like taking weight off people's shoulders, because people are so like in artist mode. I'm so tight and tense. It's kind of like, dude, like just relax. You know what I'm saying? Just like, you know. So
exactly.